Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick. Hey, real quick, man. Okay, y'all remember the 3.5 silver Charger, like a 07, 08 model? With the oil leaks. Remember, had the chrome oil pan. I'm gonna put a little footage right here. Okay, there it is. I see this chrome oil pan. This is one of my friend stripped out her drain plug. She brought me a couple of oil pans that was not worth it. One of them was wrong, and the other one, the drain plug was stripped out. So this is one she finally got me. Some chrome dome oil pan, and I ended up using a new gasket, and I got it on here. Well, anyway, that part is not leaking, but however, what's leaking, you see this right here? Yes, I guess this ends up on our garage floor, and she goes into full panic mode. I don't really understand, or I really don't know the threshold in which people go into super panic mode. Now, I don't want to belittle it either. Yes, this is the reason to be concerned. I guess because any drip of oil can hit the exhaust and cause a puff of smoke or steam, and that sends people into panic mode. I guess I can understand that. Well, anyway, the estimate that I gave her was valve covers. Here's some of the parts she got me. Felpro. All right, I got some valve cover gasket. Oh, look at the little pretty blue valve cover gaskets. All right, it came with spark plug tube seals. All right, and I told her since the intake had to come off, we're gonna go ahead and reseal the upper and the lower intake. And guys, it came with the little blue EGR tube. This thing right here, everybody seemed to get wrong. It's a finagling thing to pull that off, guys. So don't get upset if you can't. Now, she had an EGR valve code. I told her while I'm down there, or while I have the intake off, this would be the perfect time to go ahead and replace the EGR valve. All right, now y'all know I'm a huge OEM OPR guy, but something like this, I'll let you slide, okay? I mean, this is an older car, and it's a EGR valve that come with a pretty good hefty warranty. I don't know, 3 years or something like that. The chances are you will not even have this car that long. But I'm gonna go ahead and snap this on, since I will have the complete intake and the valve covers off. Remember, guys, most of the cars, the EGR valve is bolted to the cylinder head. All right, yeah, y'all know what an EGR do. First of all, EGR stands for exhaust gas recirculation. All right, so in essence, it routes the exhaust gases back into the intake to be burned at a later time, recirculating the exhaust gases. This helps with NOx, okay, NOx emissions, right? Trying to keep NOx down. If you recirculate those exhaust gases back to another way to be burned cleanly, your NOx emission level will remain low. All right, guys, I don't want to talk, y'all. I know y'all hate all this talking, and so do I. So I have quite a bit of work. I'm gonna see if I can find my GoPro. Guys, let me explain what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take the intake off. Probably 8 bolts holding that on, 2 on the side. It comes up right there. It's gonna be everything you need. Valve covers, intake. So without further ado, man, let's get right into it. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Alright guys, let's chit chat for a while. Okay, as you can see, it wasn't that bad taking the valve covers off. First you had to get the intake off and then come the valve covers, okay? And yes, I want to suspect those valve covers were leaking. Now here's the EGR valve that I'm about to replace. Like I say, it's bolted to the head. Now here is the plate, guys. This is an O-ring. I want you to be careful with this plate. I'm gonna see if I can get y'all a good view. Y'all see this plate right here? When I get this EGR valve out the way, I will remove that plate. Behind that plate is 2 O-rings. Where's my new parts? Okay, somebody on YouTube reminded me of such. And yes, I do remember this. I just haven't done one in so long. I can't even remember my buddy's name, but he reminded me that yes, there is some O-rings behind that timing cover plate. The thinking goes, what we used to do is remove this plate to put 2 brackets behind his head when we're getting ready to put it in time. Okay, after so many years we found out that that was unnecessary. Okay, so nobody does it, but yes, it's still a plate for that reason. Take those 3 13 millimeters off and you will find an O-ring on there that's likely flat and leaking. All right, so I will replace those. Now guys, y'all notice something? Why is this side so much cleaner than this side looking? Okay, this car had ticking noise. Could the ticking be coming from this side? All right. Yeah, it's not the. Okay, yeah, this the motor, the engine. This is 3.5. All our valve train issues, we was required to replace the complete rail assembly. All right, the rail assembly, because it's gonna come with the little lifters already in it. And every time we put one of those on, that shut the car up completely. So. Now, it's not a do or die situation. You can, however, live with it. It's not going to ruin cams. You're not dealing with rocker arms or things like that. The arm is actually built onto the rail. So you're not dealing with any rocker arm that can eat up camshaft. You're just going to get noisy, a little louder and louder and louder as the lifters wear and become noisy. So she don't have the money for the complete rail. It's fairly expensive. So you deal with it. Pretty simple, right? Yes. All right, I got some more work to do, guys. Let me get this EGR valve off. And we're going to proceed. Where's my valve cover? We're going to proceed with replacing these valve covers. All right. Fairly easy, guys. Okay. So without further ado, let's get it. All right, guys. Ran into a small problem. All right. Yes, the plate. I just got the plate off. But to my surprise, it is a flat paper gasket. Okay, this is called the rear camshaft plate. But there's a seal, not so much an O-ring. So it got me the wrong part. So I gotta wait for that paper gasket to get here. But I really can't wait, guys. I might patch it up until, because I gotta drive the car home tonight. I might put some RTV on this. And when the real paper gasket get here, just simply pop it off and reseal it back up. But for now, I'm about to go in with the new valve covers, guys, and the new EGR valve. All right, fairly simple. I'm about to dig this old gasket out of here, go back in with my new gasket. All right, fairly easy, guys, right? I agree. All right, let's get it, man.